Hugo! Where are you?
Man, you are so noisy! I'm here, right here!
Hugo! You're the one who's been trying to kill me?
Never mind that! Where is the homunculus?
You heard what I asked you.
The homunculus was completed because you showed up! You fooled Father into creating the homunculus! Isn't that right? I read Father's research notes. It said you brought him the last ingredient, the Philosopher's Stone.
Me? Get your father to create homunculus? All I've been doing is trying to stay alive. But it isn't.
What I really wanted was to get here earlier and stop what you were doing. But all my machine could do was follow yours. So I targeted yesterday's you, because I thought I could manage to get to you before you did the things you did today. I had so many chances, but I still didn't manage to kill you off.
Hugo!
It's a shame, but there's no way for my machine to outrun yours. And I can't stop the homunculus from being completed. So I'm switching to another plan. If I can't prevent the homunculus from being created in the first place, I'll destroy it. That seems to be the only way to get a hold of the Philosopher's Stone.
The Philosopher's Stone? What use is that to you?
Hugo!
I'm out for revenge, get it? The homunculus destroyed my family, and you were the one who had it created!
No, Hugo, I can't believe that's true. Ike just doesn't seem like a person who would do a thing like that. There must be some other reason Father disappeared the way he did. Come on, Hugo, let's give him just a little more time. We can wait together.
Shut up! That's your problem, it's not mine! Now stop treating me like a kid whenever it suits you! Got it?
I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but...
I know that the homunculus is made of the Philosopher's Stone! If we got hold of it, we could save Mother.
Save? What do you mean by that?
I can save her life! That's the reason I'm looking for that stone! This time, I will succeed, and she'll be alive again. We'll all go home together and start over. You understand now? Come on, go get the homunculus!
Bring her back? Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
You want to raise the dead?
The stone let Father create the homunculus. As long as I have the right materials, this should work too.
You're not serious, are you?
Never mind. Just hurry up.
You used that lock of Mother's hair. You tried this before?
Hurry up!
A homunculus can't be... He just appears out of nowhere. It has nothing to do with what I want. Yes, he saved my life, but that's about it. It just isn't possible for me to call him up. Don't you get it?
I'll give you 20 minutes. If you don't bring him to me in 20 minutes, I'm just going to disappear. Sorry, sis, but I'll have to leave you behind in this age.
Hugo, what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. Even if I do end up doing that, nothing's going to happen to you. Leaving your ancestor in this time. You understand what that means, don't you? Go on, hurry up! Didn't I tell you to get a move on?
see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes. It must be nice to have a human one.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you. And I have a few things I need to ask you, too.
Hugo, huh? Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, her descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome is just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing that Hugo would think of. So please don't bother to thank me. I just wanted to help. Switched kids. I found a baby, just about the same age. Is the Margaret you know blonde and blue-eyed?
You did what? Switched babies? Isn't Margaret an ancestor of mine?
Well, that's my theory. There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest explanation. And if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry, I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
You switched Margaret with Eckhart's daughter?
So what, Ike? No big deal, I'm saying. She was going to die alongside her mother, and I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by abandoning Margaret in the future. Master Hugo's plans will fail, thanks to me.
Of course. So that's what really happened when Eckhart's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Are you the one who murdered his wife too?
Who, me? As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it so that it won't break. I'm really not very strong. Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene, so I couldn't complete the switch. But I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time, under the name Dana, of course. No need to worry.
I don't believe the stunts you pull. These are people's lives, their fates that you're dealing with here.
Excuse me? You lost me there for a second, Ike. Sorry, but I'm not human, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
You.
But I do believe in the power of fate, you know. No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of homing instinct, if you catch my drift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting Death du Jour off the menu.
I know what I said about not wanting to die. But you have to stop changing other people's destinies around so casually. Do you have to go that far?
Well, if you're that unhappy about it, Ike, would you like me to change it back? Of course, it has to be after she turns 20. After she's been taken hostage by Hugo. Otherwise, there's no point in switching them in the first place.
20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and relive. Don't you understand how serious time is?
Excuse me? Are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really. Well, see you later then.
Wait! Where do you think you're going? He said something weird. Homing instinct. No way. Was that it? So Dana is and Margaret is Eckhart's daughter. Can that be it?
Welcome. Yes?
Who are you?
Would you really like to know?
If you really don't mind telling me.
Could it be that you are here because you have some idea of what the answer will be? I met you once, long, long ago. I could not have imagined then that we would meet again under such circumstances. I'd listened to Hugo talking, of course, but how could I have believed these wild fantasies about time travel? That is, until I became what I was and saw you again. Yes, long ago I was called Helena. I had a life of my own and 2 children named Margaret and Hugo. But I was also very ill. When we first met, I couldn't even raise myself from the bed anymore, and soon afterwards, I died. All that was left of my existence was a lock of my hair, as it should have been. But Hugo, my son Hugo, found the homunculus device that his father had been experimenting with, and he used my hair in the machine.
What are you doing here?
Father!
Never mind, just get out!
Father! But
Hugo,
Father!
do not enter this room again!
Hugo's act brought back my spirit alone to this world, stripped of the protection of the body, and the disembodied spirit kept forever from rest. And I have been wandering this earth through time, and will for all eternity.
Have you told him? Told Hugo about this?
No, I have not told Hugo. He cannot see me nor hear me.
Why are you helping me?
You are very special. You can hear my voice. The only people I can reach are those who have ended their stay in this world of the living and are on their way to the next.
Oh, great. So I have one foot in the grave, is that it?
Perhaps, but you are trying to deflect your destiny away from immediate death. And the cause of your death rests with Hugo, my son. So, I suppose I was hoping that fate could be swayed. Just like that creature, I know how powerful fate is. But I still hoped, though of course, for a very different reason from the creatures.
The creature?
The homunculus. My husband did not create it, you know. Its true nature is far from that. It's a kind of genie trapped in the philosopher's stone. All my husband did was free it.
That can't be.
What I've told you, I pieced together from what other souls told me in my wanderings, ever since I became what I am now. Of course, not all of it may be true. I've kept you long enough, haven't I? You must go. Fate is something that belongs to you, and the only one who can change it is yourself. My work is near its end. There is only one thing I ask of you. Should you ever see Hugo again, tell him he has done an unforgivable thing, but I forgive him, even if no one else can.
Who's there?
No need to be surprised. You are a nervous one, aren't you, Ike? What did you want with this ruin? 400 years ago, it was a laboratory. Now, it's just a mess.
You didn't see anything? What just happened here?
Oh, you saw the spirit. So, you can see it, can't you? I can see the living, and I can see the souls of the dead. But I can't see the thing that lives here. Gives me the creeps, really. I can sense something, but that's it.
Hey, can you call up spirits?
Excuse me?
Well, for example, if Dr. Wagner could have a talk with Hugo right now, and Hugo understands what his father was really trying to do, maybe Hugo would change his mind about all this. What do you think?
Well, I hadn't thought of that. Dr. Wagner, of course. It couldn't be simpler.
Really?
Really? Wait a moment, and I'll fetch Dr. Wagner. Come over here. You better stand back, Ike. He's about ready. Now he's ready. Hello, Professor. How do you feel?
Dr. Wagner?
Aren't you the one who brought me the Philosopher's Stone?
That's right. I'm Ike. Doctor, I have a favor I need to ask you. I don't know how to say this, but your son Hugo is trying to kill me. He thinks that what happened to you and his whole family was Homunculus's fault. And that Homunculus would never have been created if I hadn't helped you. He told me this himself. He also said that he was going to use the Philosopher's Stone to bring his mother back to life.
Oh no. Where is Hugo right now?
Don't worry, he's nearby. But, Dr. Wagner, I have to explain something to you. It's more than 400 years from your time.
I must see him. I must speak with Hugo. He needs to know the truth. I see now that this is why you brought me here.
So will you speak to Hugo?
Yes, it is my duty. Will you take me to him?
Of course. Gladly.
Did you bring him?
Hugo!
Who's there?
Please stay here. I will handle this, Ike.
Dr. Wagner, please be careful.
Did you bring the homunculus?
Goodbye, Ike. Hugo?
Father?
Father?
Father! You're alive! How did you get here?
Hugo, what do you think you're doing? Did your mother and I give you life so that you could take another's?
No, that's not it. There's a reason.
Then stop your attempts on Ike's life. Do you understand? If you do that, I will tell you all about my research.
Okay, I understand.
That's my boy. Come with me.
Okay.
Let us go then.
Father! What's going on?
Dr. Wagner!
That isn't my father.
What?
What was that? And where did they go?
How's that? Good?
What's going on?
Where did you take them?
I wouldn't know.
Why not? Dr. Wagner!
Oh, that wasn't Dr. Wagner, Ike.
What?
Wagner isn't dead yet, so I can't very well call up his spirit, can I? That was a fake, get it? A puppet that does exactly what I tell him to. Not bad, huh? Hugo certainly fell for it.
This can't be!
Well, that just about takes care of those murder attempts. Wouldn't you say? Well, looks like it's over, doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
All this was for you? You used me to ensure you would exist, that no one would rewrite the script.
Now. Let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the Z-pad back.
Here, it's yours. Take it.
Oh.
What?
Well, why don't you take her back to her own time?
Huh? Who? Me?
Margaret, what do you want to do? Do you want to go back home or stay here in this time?
I'll stay here. I want to stay in this time and make a life here.
Are you sure? I mean...
You know that... You know my father's not coming back, right?
That's what I read in a book. So if we're to trust that...
Then I won't go back. It's too lonely by myself. And besides, I feel good here. Like I belong. It's a strange thing to feel, but I think I should go with it.
Here, you can have it back. I don't need it anymore.
Yes, hand it over.
What happened?
I think it was... destiny. Maybe fate decided his life would end this day. Soon afterwards, Margaret was adopted by Eckhart. I guess you could say that she finally came home.
It's such a tall tree. Was it here before?
No, I think this is where he... Wait a minute. Did the stone do this? Is the tree here because the Philosopher's Stone released its energy? Hey, what's this?
What?